Let's run through another practical example. So let's open up one of our existing iRules scripts like web browser. And here we will add a second event. Okay, not HTTP request this time. We will add a new event based on the HTTP response that the client may receive. Let's say that within our browser script, if the client gets something like a 404 error where the page that they are accessing is not found, we can redirect the client to a different website. So let's bring up the code that we will add to this existing script. Here we are. So the event that we want our big IP to look at for all client requests is with HTTP response. So that is the actual event name. And within those responses, for the condition elements, we want to look at the status field, or particularly HTTP status. That is the actual query command. So if the HTTP status begins with a 4, we want to redirect the user to our main training website of routehub.net. And here's a quick picture that reflects the many different type of 400 errors that the client may receive. So it could be bad requests, or the most common one, not found, or conflict, or not acceptable. Any of these potential 400 type messages. So within this particular script, it will match any of these type of errors that the client could receive and forward them to a different website. And once more, this code here can be referenced from the Dev Central page. So let's go to events. Okay, and let's go back to HTTP for the main group. There we are. And we said response. There's HTTP response. Oh, that's response continued. That's a different event. Oh, there it is, HTTP response. And of course, that will give you a description, examples, even the redirect that we're doing right now in this particular video. That's perfect. But you will see that all the different query commands that we can use are also reflected here as well. And one of them will be HTTP status, which returns the response status code of the actual client. So again, this is information that will reference, or what we have referenced within the script here that we will add to our existing script. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this code here, this group of code, basically with the event, the condition, and its action. So once we copy that, let's go ahead and move this aside. And we will apply this as a new event under this other group right here. And again, we can repeat this process for other events that we may want to look at and apply within the same code. So let's go ahead and let's update our changes. For testing, let's go to a web browser, which has our site already loaded. Let's do that. And let's access some page that does not exist on the server to create a 404 not found error. So of course, doing that will, or it should, redirect us to our website listed in our code. So we're going to go ahead and say something like /test. That does not exist. And fantastic. This has redirected us to the website that we mentioned. So that is how you can add additional events to an iRules script, including how you can redirect clients based on the HTTP status code they may receive.